Alright, today I'm going to be playing Mario Kart World, but I give all of my opponents a 10-second head start. You might be asking yourself, why on earth would you want to give your opponents a 10-second head start? Well, you know, this game just isn't good enough. And, like, because it'd be funny. You know, and to add to that funniness, I'm on the Dolphin. On the Dolphin, you know? If you know anything about this combo, it's absolutely trash, but it's funny, you know? So, Lakitu, as you can see, I got picked up by it. Lakitu picks you up as soon as 10 seconds are up, so I don't even have to use an outside timer to figure out when I gotta go. So, this is Mario Kart Circuit, one of the shortest tracks in the game. So, let's see if we can win this. It is a very hardcore bagging track just because of how many shortcuts there are. Like, look at this ginormous shortcut. Don't have a not much of a handle in stat. So yeah, you can see them all jumping all over me. So let's see if we can make up some ground. A little shortcut there. Alright. I'm just going to use it here. Most likely I'm going to be stuck in the curvy section and it's not going to drop me off. I'm going to get a bullet extension. Okay, past two people. Oh, man, that was close. Very, very close. Let's see. Let's see. See where we go. Oh my goodness, 5th place. That is grand. For a first try, man, that is amazing. Alright. Alright, second race. Sadly, during this challenge, even if we get first, we'll never actually be able to keep the crown because of Lakitu. Because he picks you up, he's gonna take the crown away from you. But you know, this challenge has some nice, unique characteristics, you know? Like, depending on what track we get, it'll be easier to get into a higher spot just because of the kind of track it is. If you don't know, there's about 2 different kinds of tracks in the game. There's bagging tracks and front running tracks. Basically, bagging is staying behind on purpose to get way better items, like I am right now, you know? And then there's front running tracks where it's just better to front run, to just constantly be in the front trying to go as fast as you can. Now, you see, on DK Pass, it can be bagged, but typically you want to front run it because there's been some crazy shortcuts discovered recently that help you go extremely fast. Like there's one in this section, there's one right at the beginning. So let's see how we do this race. You know, there's a really nice bullet extension that you can do right here. If I get a bullet, I'll show it off. Because, you know, this is, you know, for the first couple laps, it's just messing around, so. See what we get here? Okay, I got a bullet. I'm just going to use it here. If we get another one, I'll showcase it, but it's just, it'd be better for the challenge to use it here. It's going to extend for a while. Okay. Alright. We're no longer in last place. Let's... Oh, look. Oh my goodness. Everyone's going to stub their toe. Matter of fact, like, that'd probably be the only way we won, is if everyone stubbed their toe simultaneously. However, instead of that, I'm just going to shock everyone with a 5,000 volt taser. Because it'd be funny. So let's... Where do I want to use this? I feel like I'm going to use it at the next set. Because I would like to get another item. So I'm just going to go around here. And then boom, I have a bullet. That's really nice for the plan. The messed up plan, alright. Here we go. I'm getting actually very, very far up, which means that a lot of people are going to be in front of me when I use this. So let's do the thing. Amazing tree shortcut. And then hopefully we can get the nice bullet section. We're not going to be able to get first place because first place already crossed the finish line, but we can do this and sneak a second. See how crisp that shortcut is? It's so nice how tight the bullet takes that. Second place. Delicious. If we don't get first, like the challenge here is to just get first, but we're second overall. So, you know. Alright, here's our third race. Now, this is back to the point I made at the beginning of the last race. This is a front running track, which means this is like worst case scenario. I mean, this is one of the most powerful front running tracks in the game. However, I have seen it a couple times. If someone pulls shock at like the exact perfect time, they can sneak into a higher placement. So we're just waiting for Lakitu to pick us up. There he is. All right. We're just kind of bagging for shock at the moment. So let's see what we can do. Lovely. Double item. Perfect. And this is not the best during this section. As you can see, like, typically during this point in the race, in all the other races, I would have already been back up in the pack, but this is just such an incredibly strong front running track that it's like really hard to catch up. We're finally catching up to someone. So let's grab some items there and then flip down here. Alright, we got another bullet bill, which isn't optimal, so I'm just gonna use them all. Actually, I'm gonna go very fast during this section. Give me another item. Alright. Okay. That was probably the better item here. I still want shot. Because shot can change everything about a race. Okay. I'm just gonna use it. There's like no better places to use it. This coin shell might give us a little bit of a thing. Maybe? No. It didn't hit anyone. Bomb. Another coin shell. Where we actually got pretty far up in the last second there, you know? 4th place. Pretty nice. Not perfect. Not perfect, but you know, not terrible either. You know? Alright, we got Boo Cinema. So, Boo Cinema, nah, not much of a bagging track. It's actually a very powerful front running track. You can look at the track layout and you can probably see there's not a lot of shortcuts. There's that one grass patch in front of us and then that's it. But you know, shock can be very influential on this track, especially if you shock during a time when everyone has dangerous items out. Because what can happen is you can cause absolute chaos. If like a bunch of people have revolving items and you shock, all of those revolving items get stuck on the floor. And if you shock during the last turn, where it's very tight, everyone gets hit by everything, and it's just absolutely abysmal to anyone. However, 1st place, which right now seems to be that Bowser. If you get in 1st place, you can just wipe out the entirety of everyone else. Because as I said, there's no shortcut. So, I mean, we're already catching up, which is very good. This is actually going to be a very nice spot for this bullet to be used. Because I'm going to use it in the most chaotic section of this track. Which is, as you can see, where the bomb blew off. And everyone else is using their items. It's this turn right here. Alright, still am yet to get shot. I should be able to chain. Should be able to get another item. Alright, wonderful. We're finally making up some spots. Gonna bump everyone off here. Flawless. Alright. What? Get back on, get back on. Alright. We're fine. Okay. Oh, there's shock. Yeah, as I said, shock can be very influential. And anyone who dodged just got a ton of spots. So let's see what we do here. See what we get. Nothing. Alright, this is bad. Hopefully no one gets any bad items for me. So we can... Oh my gosh. Okay. I got the shortcut that time. Save my skin, man. Alright, 15th. You know, as I said, the game isn't hard enough for me at the moment. So let's see if next time we can absolutely destroy them. Alright, we got DK Spaceport. So this track definitely has some potential for 1st place. Now you see, as you can see, it's a very long shortcut, very long track, you know. But see, every one of those turns, there's a shortcut on every single one of those. And, you know, that means you can win, you know, and shock is very influential. Like, even though there isn't many shortcuts, like on the straightaways, the best time to use it is right before the final shortcut on the last lap. Now you see, hopefully we get another shock and we can just have everyone simultaneously get tasered, but you know, you can't always do that. So you gotta improvise sometimes, you know? Alright, so one time out during this track, you know, I was planning on betting on no shock, you know, because sometimes there is no shock, which sometimes sucks for everyone involved, because this is somewhat of a bagging track, somewhat of a front running track, you know. It can be either way. It's a lot of item play, just because of how this track is, you know. Alright, beautiful. Collecting all those coins. Alright. We're already catching back up, and there it is, baby. Alright, so where do I want to shock everyone? I'm gonna shock them here on the rails. Alright, and I'm gonna just use this here. because this means probably everyone was too. Everyone wasn't expecting to dodge just quite yet. So let's. Dang it, man! That is just unlucky. So let's see what we can do here. All right, can't take this final shortcut because I don't have any items, but man, this isn't the best. Maybe we can make up a couple spots with this, and then a couple more spots with this. Man, to be honest, for not having shock at the best moment, 8th place is not bad. Like, as I said, this is a hard challenge, you know, but like, I'm still placing moderately well. Like, bro, I got 3rd place. Like, maybe everyone by comparison is just lackluster, but I mean, 3rd place is nothing to snob at, you know, especially when you're doing a challenge. All right, we got Crown City, one of the best bagging tracks in the entire game. You know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna skip to the point where we start racing. Ah, so apparently Gato has joined us in the challenge. So let's see what we can do here. Got a very big speed boost. Now you see, people actually get that far away because there's just this track is so long. Probably one of the best tracks to do this challenge on would be Rainbow Road, right? Because there's just so much time to come back. I understand it's a front running track, but it would probably be the best to come back on. So let's see what we can do here. Use one there, use one there. Get a lovely lineup for this. Boom. Wondrous. Wondrous. All right, I'm gonna just burn this because the next item set's coming up. Gato, I don't think I shock yet, so. Yep, he doesn't have shock. He's blitzing through speed items. Let's see what this can do. Flawless. Literally flawless shock dodge. Uses a very, very weird time, but so good. Which, that means that this is gonna... Shock most likely isn't gonna come till either the very end of the race or not at all. So let's see what happens here. See what happens. All right. 15th, working our way up. Got to be very aware of what items everyone has. Toadette has Boomerang, knocked out 2 people in front of me. I'm just going to use this here. This is one of the best spots to use this because everyone's in a glider and slow. All right. See what happens. Oh, come on. All right. Dang it, bro, that's crazy. Man, I was so close too. All right, see what can we make up any spots? No, I don't think we can. Maybe. Ah, it's 9th. All right, we got Bowser's Castle. This is the best front running track in the entire game. If we won this, it'd be absolutely insane. But I don't think we will. However, I would like to talk about the secret weapon I have. That this combo has. This combo has a very secret weapon. Now you see, it's a dolphin on a dolphin, so you think it would be very, very fast in water. However, the way Nintendo programmed this game is to actually have it be fast in liquids. Now, liquids consist of 2 materials in this game, which is lava and water. Water makes complete sense. You might be asking, why the heck lava? I don't know. So, believe it or not, this dolphin, when it hits the lava, it can fly, man. Doing stuff in lava still isn't the fastest. Neither is water. Both liquid. Like, if you, like, always prioritize taking road rather than liquid, just because that's how the game likes it, you know? It's just way easier and way better, way faster to be on the road. Oh, that's a lovely place. I'm just gonna, everyone got shocked, so I'm just gonna use this here. Actually not that far back. For this being one of the most powerful front-running tracks in the game, we're actually not that far back. Goal is just not to get drafted and bumped off this rail. So let's... Beautiful shortcut. Alright. Gonna save this till... Whoa, someone's raining down ice flour from above. So let's... I want to get the shortcut, and then I'll use this on the next portion. I failed. I failed the shortcut. Dang it, man. Alright. We can still get into second. First place is probably long gone, unless if he gets hit by a couple red shells and a blue shell and all that jazz. And I don't think we have a very good chance of beating him. However, it is possible. It is possible. Only if I didn't miss that one shortcut, man. I am consistent with it. It's just sometimes under nerves, under pressure, I get a little nervous and screw it up. So let's... Oh no, that's bad. I'm gonna take a risk, and we're gonna try to do the thing. Okay, didn't work. Still fourth place, though. Even if you miss that, it's still faster than going around. Alright, blue shell. I'm gonna drag... No, first place is long gone, man. Alright, I'm gonna just use this through here. And then... Boom, flawless. That's why I wanted to spam that so quickly. Even though it would have taken me all the way through the thing, I just needed to get it out because I knew that there was going to be a shock sometime soon. Second. Whoa. Hold up. It can happen. The liquid speed came in clutch during that race, man. Second place. The first place is inevitable. All right, we're getting a couple repeats now. Well, I was looking over the tracks during the track selection. I was like, there are a couple tracks that have a lot of liquid. There's 3 I could think of, and 3 that I looked at, which were Dry Bones Burnout, Salty Speedway, and Warrior Shipyard. I was thinking about which one would be the best, and it's probably Dry Bones Burnout. Even though it'd make a lot more sense for Dolphin to be in water, not lava, it would probably be way better to go for Dry Bones Burnout. Just because Dry Bones Burnout is just the better option. It's a much more heavy bagging track than Salty Speedway. Salty Speedway on occasion can be front run. I guess so can Dry Bones Burnout. I guess anything in the game is up for grabs. But you know, it's just a matter of luck and timing. Okay. We're probably running a little farther behind than we were the lap before. Ooh. Okay. This is lovely. I don't want to dodge anyone prematurely. As soon as I see the... Okay, they're all doing it now. So I'm just gonna chain into this set, and then... Oh, you can see all of them. Alright. Okay, let's see what we can get. See what we can sneak out here. 11. Not as good as the result from before, but still good. Still good. Alright. This track definitely has potential. It could be the one. Just have to wait 10 seconds and see. I can do the Shroomless shortcut consistently on the Rob Hob and the Baby Blooper, but as you can see, this is not the Rob Hob or the Baby Blooper. It's a Dolphin. So let's just see what happens, you know? Can take some shortcuts here. And do this. Grab an item there. And let's just start going. Alright. We got bullet, so if I fail the shortcut, then we can just clutch up with that. First place definitely seems like they know how to drive this track. It looks like they pulled off the Shroomless shortcut. So let's see if we can do it. Oh my gosh. No! Alright. So close. Almost had it. Alright. Gonna go on this rail. See what happens. Definitely lovely bullet extension. Alright. Gonna take everyone's coins, take everyone's money, and I only got 1 coin. From that entire shock, only 1 coin did I grab. Alright. We have another bullet, which can work. If I fail, I have to do this more prematurely, so that we don't lose as much time. Alright. Alright. Still fine. First place has got a little bit more of a lead than I would like. Ooh, we're blitzing though. We have like a really nice bullet extension there. Alright, we got 16 coins, so coming in hot. Very close to getting hit by that blue shell. Oh my gosh. Is it gonna happen? Can it happen? Certainly can. Is it go? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No! So close, man. So close. I did the shortcut on the last lap though, man. Oh, that was a nice race. Man, we're so close. If it had been a little slower, we could have taken it, man. It was right there at the finish line. Well, I did want the game to be a little harder, so let's keep grinding. All right, we got Sky High Sunday again. If the only way I'm going to show this full race is if we end up winning it, but I doubt it. So let's just either skip to the end or skip to where I win. You know? Tactic, come on. All right, here we go. This. All right, cooking is grand. All right, we're quite grand with our cooking. Alright, we can get a nice bullet extension here. Well, not a bullet extension, but like a shortcut. Another bullet shortcut, right? Lovely. Wonderful. See how tight we took that area? Right? Got a wombo mushroom, mega mushroom, whatever it is. Let's go. Okay. Okay, grab a couple more coins. Almost up to 20, which is nice. Okay. Alright, boxes are gonna reform, so let's see what happens. Bowser Jr. still cruising it up in the front, so let's see if we can end him. This bullet bill is not very useful here, but we are now up to 20 coins. I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna use it here. Maybe it'll extend. Looks like it's gonna extend. Even if it was just a little bit, right? If shock is gonna happen, it's gonna happen at that next set, most likely. Just gonna use this. Play it safe. Not get hit by anyone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's no freaking way. There's no way. Why the heck was it on Sky High Sunday? Well, subscribe. We just recently hit 7 subscribers. So if you like the video, subscribe. Maybe, just maybe, we'll hit 6767. Anyways, God bless. Have a good night. Wait a second. Okay.